Join me as I take on the challenge of transforming my skin in just 2 weeks. Let's see the dramatic before and after results. One thing I've realized is that it's so important to share our real experiences with skincare. There are so many products and treatments out there that promise amazing results, but it's hard to know what really works until you've tried it yourself. That's why I decided to document my 2-week acne treatment journey, warts and all. At the start of this journey, my skin was a mess. I was dealing with constant breakouts, huge painful pimples, and a ton of hyperpigmentation from old acne scars. It was affecting my confidence, and I just felt so self-conscious all the time. I was also getting really frustrated because I'd tried so many different products and treatments, but nothing seemed to be working. The worst part was the emotional toll it was taking on me. I felt like I was stuck in a never-ending cycle of acne and low self-esteem. I knew I had to make a change, so I started doing some research and came up with a new skincare routine that I was hoping would finally help me get my skin under control. My skin was so oily and sensitive, and it was really hard to find products that wouldn't irritate it even more. I was getting really anxious about going out in public because I just felt so embarrassed by my skin. I knew I needed to find a way to calm down the inflammation and reduce the oil production, but it was easier said than done. I was also struggling with acne on my back and chest, which was just adding to my overall frustration. Moving on to the products and methods I used during the 2 weeks, I started by switching up my cleanser to something more gentle and non-comedogenic. I also introduced a spot treatment that contained salicylic acid to help dry out any active pimples. In addition to that, I started exfoliating once a week to get rid of dead skin cells and unclog my pores. I made sure to keep my hands away from my face as much as possible and changed my pillowcase regularly to reduce the amount of bacteria that was coming into contact with my skin. One of the biggest changes I made was to my moisturizer. I started using one that was specifically formulated for acne-prone skin, and it made a huge difference. It was lightweight, non-greasy, and didn't clog my pores at all. I was consistent with my routine, morning and night, and made sure to wear sunscreen every single day. As the days went by, I started to notice some really positive changes. My skin was looking less inflamed, the breakouts were reducing, and my pores were looking smaller. Let me show you the most dramatic before and after photos. The transformation is insane. My skin is looking so clear and radiant, and the acne scars are almost gone. I'm not going to lie, I was a bit skeptical at first, but the results speak for themselves. The spot treatment was a game changer. It really helped to dry out the pimples and reduce the inflammation. I'm so happy with how my skin is looking right now, and I know it's all because of the changes I made to my skincare routine. Looking back on this journey, I've learned so much about what works for my skin and what doesn't. I think the most important thing is to be consistent and patient. It takes time to see results, but it's worth it in the end. Have you struggled with acne or other skin issues? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to check out my other skincare videos for more tips and experiences.